Yeah, did you see Ilhan Omar? She was reading off of
Who
a
is that?
script. She's the woman who's a congresswoman from Minnesota, from Minneapolis.
Minnesotans, I mean not Minnesotans, Somalis brought more than just built they didn't just build the economy, but we contribute to the soul of this great state. And I want to remind you that no human is illegal, ever. You are not illegal. Our neighbors are not illegal. And yeah, thank you.
Large-scale raids targeting federal currently underway. Federal agents seen leaving the Quality Learning Center. And Brooke Taylor has more on that and what they're looking for. Brooke, good morning.
Hi, Bill. Good morning. Yeah, we have had a photographer there at the daycare since this morning, capturing video of those federal agents just going in and out of the building, collecting evidence as part of the DOJ's investigation in Minnesota. Take a look at this video here. Sources tell Fox that federal agents are raiding about 22 businesses across Minneapolis this morning. And sources say many of them are tied to Somali-owned operations. All of this comes after that viral YouTube video from Nick Shirley. It was back in December. In that video, he visited different child care centers.
I don't know if you realize this new DOJ just came in a few weeks ago, and within the space of 2 weeks, they have picked up a lot of people, and investigations are going on here and there. A lot of people are applauding him like this is what they wanted. Taking a look at what I saw, Omar is being trashed on social media for something. I don't know. Joe Rogan had a segment. This is what they had to say on this video.
Yeah, did you see Ilhan Omar? She was reading off of a script. She's the woman who's a congresswoman from Minnesota, from Minneapolis. And she's connected, at least accused of being connected to the Somali daycare center. She's accused of being connected to this fraud. So she's reading off this script, and you know how people write World War II and they use like II for two?
Okay, yeah.
She reads it as World War 11.
This is a congressperson?
She's a congresswoman.
At least she caught it, though.
I didn't know she caught it. I never saw it. They always cut it off before she caught it.
Well, that's politics, bro. Politics is brutal, man.
It's gross.
I don't understand why anybody would want to go into it.
Of the businesses that they raided were the Somali-owned childcares that were presented in Nick Shirley's viral video that had no evidence or support for the claims that he was making. Now, they are saying this has nothing to do with immigrant and customs enforcement, even though HSI is a division within immigration and customs enforcement. It's also not surprising that the majority of these businesses were Somali-owned. Retribution's coming to Minnesota, right? Terrorizing our communities, terrorizing brown and black people is the point. Traumatizing them, making them feel unsafe in their places of work, in their homes, in their schools. That's the point. And I know there's going to be people in my post. Good. They're getting...
Yes, I don't know if you've seen this clip. I'm going to show you. Before we go into that, the FB raided the infamous Quality Learning Center and more than 20 other businesses across Minnesota on Tuesday as part of a massive investigation into a multi-billion-dollar social service. The raid were focused on prominent businesses tied to the Somali American communities. Sources told the Post. Today, the FBI, with federal, state, and local law enforcement, is involved in court-authorized law enforcement activity as part of an ongoing investigations. A Justice Department official told. Okay, well, if you take a look at what is happening here, you can clearly see that it is coming down to something.
We've been out here since about 8 o'clock this morning, and at the center of this raid is a building near 28th and Park Avenue South. This is in the Phillips West neighborhood. On that building, there are signs for what appear to be two different businesses, including one, a child care center, another called the Somali Senior Center. But this is just one of 24 spots, we're told, where federal agents are stopping today. According to the FBI and Homeland Security, agents currently executing 22 court-ordered warrants across the metro area. They say they're leaving no stone will be left unturned. We have seen agents going in the building with stacks of empty boxes as investigators likely will be collecting a trove of evidence. Now, we are told this is not a federal fraud investigation that's looking largely, though, into these Somali-owned businesses. According to Special Agent Matthew Vogel, federal, state, and local law enforcement are now doing this as part of an ongoing criminal investigation into what they describe as, quote, rampant fraud of taxpayer dollars. Word of this new fraud investigation has many lawmakers reacting. Minnesota Congressman Tom Emmer releasing a statement which read in part, President Trump and his administration have made it crystal clear our country will not tolerate waste, fraud, and abuse, and we are not going to allow people to take advantage of Americans' generosity.
Activism in which he has taken part. He's become, frankly, a silly goofball.
But you're allowed to be partisan and not be charged with a crime and again, taken.
Yeah, I say it's not a crime to be a weirdo. Thank goodness for him. Otherwise, he'd have 1,000 charges.
These are just some of the things happening within the space of 2 weeks. And now this guy was being picked on as a result of the thread he sent out to the president. Now going back into this issue of Minnesota, I see a lot of people putting out videos upon videos. It has extremely been a bad month for Democrats, from one after another. Now look at how they are melting down on social media about what is currently going on. This is an investigation. When this guy actually did this documentary a few months ago, they thought like it is over. Now this is happening. Look at how they are going crazy about it. I don't get it. To them, their community is being targeted, which to me, that is not the case. Let's allow the law enforcement to carry out what they are doing so we see the outcome of what is going on. If they are innocent, good and fine. If they are guilty, that is what we will find out. For these people to start putting out videos upon clips about the whole situation, to me, it is ridiculous.
Well, I said democratic socialist.
I know, but I know what democratic socialist is. That's Mandami, who's a straight up communist.
No, he's not.
Okay,
no, he's not.
Okay, he has someone working.
Bill.
Yeah,
all right.
He is, first of all.
Okay.
He has someone working for him named Sia Weaver.
Okay.
Have you read about her?
I have not.
See, that means you're in a bubble.
Okay.
Because you should have.
Okay.
Okay,
so
let me tell you who she is. She's
edify
like,
me.
She's like one of his top lieutenants. His big issue was the rent's too high.
Mm-hmm.
She's the head of, like, we're going to fix housing.
Mm-hmm.
This is like what got him elected. He has not disavowed her, and I could show you all her tweets that she's put out over the last few years in quotes. And one of them is, elect more communists.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you have to read between the lines if somebody he stands with and by is saying, and also her other quotes are like, all homo.
I want to appreciate you for supporting, sharing out the videos. God bless you abundantly. I don't want to make the video long. I think I'm going to end here. Please hit the videos and share out. God bless you. As of the short clips at the end, that is for the white algorithm. You can always skip.
Gerrymandering means by voting yes, you have a chance to do something important. President, who are joining together to end gerrymandering and ensure, yes, you can push back reasonable, transparent, ridiculous. We should get to the bottom of that.
Believe that he targets journalists and believe that he is unable to laugh at him.
Inside, they started.
It'll be more access to the leader of the free world.
This week, which was the state of Virginia, they gerrymandered the state. And I have to sound like a 5-year-old, but Trump started it.
The win in yesterday's redistricting.
It's going to lose their congressional representation. How do you think?
Until the First Lady brought them back with her surprise statement last week.
How does this benefit?
I'm an actor.
Creative content.
Why are you not looking forward to the White House fight?
Well, it's kind of a gimmick.
I have 300.